ていけばよかな。あれ。Hi there. This is Tozan and I'm playing Nekojishi, the newest. Hi there. What? I have to stop this. And I am not still used to using this software and YouTube Live and some other features, so this is really struggling to me. And I have to deal with it. What? Wrong account. This one. Yep. So anyway, I can start the video, and there are no sounds, but it's just because this scene doesn't have sounds, I think. So who decided to call me now of all times? Turbing, I keep an eye on the two parked up cats as I pick my phone. The ringtone had interpreted their standoff. They had turned around to look at me, watching me closely for my reaction. So they know what ringtones are? I pick up the phone. It's Shuchi-senpai from the dance club. Hello, senpai? Hi, what is it? It's nothing much. Didn't you say you were exhausted? You feeling better now? I bought some snacks tonight, so let's eat together. What? Now? If senpai comes for a visit, what will I do about these two big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. Does that mean I'll have to pretend they don't exist while talking with senpai? If manga has taught me anything, this isn't going to end well. But senpai already bought food for me. It'd be rude to refuse him. Why is senpai concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but we aren't particularly close either. He really didn't need to buy snacks for me. You're on your own, senpai? Yep. Where are you right now? Here, I'm actually downstairs. What? Tia coming up now. Hey, senpai. He hung up. Senpai is arriving sooner than expected. What should I do? I glance at the two clueless big cats. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Gotta close the door first. I pull the leopard by the door into the room and close the door. Guys, just hold on a second. A senpai is coming, so please keep it down and stay quiet, understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Okay, in short. Yeah, I'm here. I brought you some lo mein. I thought you'd like it, yeah? Yeah. Just a second, senpai. I got and looked back at the two big cats as I opened the door. Yo, here's your food, eh? Huh? You, are you Shuichi senpai? This is senpai? This can't be right, senpai is definitely human. Although this guy in front of me is about the same height, the same short and small build, but I know for sure senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beastman, there'd be meme over it. Right, Leo, are you? Senpai, you look like. How are you? Leo, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? It can't be. Wait, can you see me now? What are you? Your aura is quite strange. Well, I'm not so wrong. Senpai, you are a cat? No, I'm a leopard cat. Even though the name ends with cat, I'm not really a cat. Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Or please, I'm a bit larger than a house cat. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. That's beside the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. No, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm not more than an ordinary student. Leo, how come you're suddenly able to see me in this form? Also, those two in your room. I am the guardian tiger serving Mazu, and I have witnessed Leo grow up since he was a child. I believe you describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? It's more like a creepy stalker. Rukai crowded leopard. Leo, when did you start hanging out with these creatures? Just today. It all happened in the blink of an eye. And even you turned out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I need to ask you for a favor. Really? Who would have guessed? Do you know how valuable your abilities were? I know this is abrupt, but you are the only one I can rely on. You are my only hope. So, what exactly do you need? I'm actually the guardian tiger of small local temple in Miyaori. You're a guardian tiger? Impossible. Yeah, I know. People question it all the time. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger, but not impossible. If you still question me, go find him my Fidegong and not me. After all, it's not like I signed up to this. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my Fidegong will. By then, I'll be forced out and have to live like a stray cat, and I don't want that to happen. So Leo, please help me restore the temple, please. If you want any compensation, I will do whatever you want. Did you just say something about stray cat? That's not the party. You can't have him. Leo lives under my care. There is no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you, but Leo still has to return to his home. Wait, when did I decide to go home? If you can help me, Leo, please, can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find him, and perhaps for hundreds of years, nobody else with your ability will appear. So your temple is in Miyaori, right? And reviving a temple is easier said than done. Leo go to Rutai. He can see because of me. Hey, Pintun is still a lot further away. Let however you want, but it's Leo's power. He can do whatever what he wishes with it. No me, no talking. All of you. Just listen to me. All three of the big cats stopped, their eyes fixed on me. I don't want to go to Mia Ori or Pintun or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with my friends, graduate, and finally get city job. I don't want to get involved with any of this, please. But Theo, you have a rare gift. I never asked for it. You can't just for me to do what you want. Theo, calm down. We can talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's it for today. For now, please leave. I stay. What? Won't give up. You are quite a stubborn one. Then I'll stay too. Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair that way. After all, he's one of us that convinces the other wins his help, right? Right, I never promised on that. In short, we are all uninvited. Yo, do you want to eat now? Disregarding any answer, Senpai sits down at the table, opens his plastic bag and begins to open up the lid on the bowl of raw meat. Stop it. I shout towards the ceiling. Quiet down there! What time do you think it is? The neighbors roar pierced through my eyes. Ouch. Now, I should inform you, others can't hear us talking. To them, it would just be as if you were talking to yourself, but if you are too loud, they may end up thinking you are a lunatic. You don't have to remind me. As you can see, my room is tiny. I can let you all stay here. There's no changing my mind on this. So please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you're all adorable businessman, you can't. I let my secret out. Please don't notice. Please don't notice. Yo, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in just because of your unique taste. Furthermore, I'm here. I will not let them disturb you. But Leo, even if you don't want to, you still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you can just quit the club to avoid me, right? Damn, Senpai's right. I love dancing. There's no way I quit the club just not to get involved with him. Senpai, you're so mean. Hey, not really. That's not a compliment. Alright, since Theo we're sitting here or there, it won't make a difference if I stand here, right? That's not how it works. You can still go home and I still can't fit so many people in my room. Your guardian tiger will definitely stay with you. And that leopard isn't willing to go either, right? So it'd be unfair if I couldn't live with you as well. What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What do people think if you suddenly started living here? You can't just say we are in a relationship. No way. Granted, within the club it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Senpai himself is quite charming and cute to boot. His potential sweetness alone would fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get into a relationship all of a sudden. I don't even have that many feelings for him. Well, there will be no problem as long as we don't go home together. We all have different class schedules as well. Or perhaps you can tell people that you're seeing me home. See, it'll be fine. Even so, no way. If the leopard leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to stay. I decide to ask the leopard. Mr. Clouded Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please? I stay. I stay. Can you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. Uh, I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy know what he's saying? Why is he so fluent all of a sudden? But at the moment, I just can't fit all three of you in this room. If we find how? Yo, did you forget? The spectre didn't need to take up any real space. Although you can feel them, it won't feel crowded. They could just float in the air or stay inside the desk if they wanted. There's no way I'll stay inside the desk. I'm a god after all, and I have my pride. Why do you want them to stay? So I can have a reason to stay with you? Senpai, you have no shame. Heh, not really. Again, just another compliment. I just wanted to stay with you. Yo, please don't be so mean to me. I came all the way to visit you. And if you are still unsatisfied, it's not that I can compensate you with my body. You don't have to do that. I don't care. I'm exhausted and I have to take a shower. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. The warm water flows over my whole body, soothing my mind, relaxing my tired muscles. What's wrong with these guys? I'm fond of policemen, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life all at once is almost too much for me. What did I do to deserve all of this? Sometimes I do fantasize about policemen being real, having one close to me. Who'd thought I guess they're real, huh? Perhaps out there someone would do anything to be me for even just a day. But things are never that easy. Putting the two but that want my help aside, the guardian tiger has he really been with me since I was born? I think so, but doesn't that mean if I keep him around, I'd never be able to cut ties with my family? Originally, when I came to Taipei, I came to escape my family. They don't approve of me dancing, let alone as a career. And if I went back home now? Come on, what year is it? Who wants to be a Jitong? Now that I think of it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you talk people in? Knocking on doors with a fancy pamphlet skin? Do you have a moment to talk about our lords and tigers? Not to mention the one asking me to travel to Intai. Perhaps it's not as stay as being temple host, but the sort of living in a small trance and ping tune alone. I have my own life goals. It's not that I don't want to help them, but isn't sacrificing my life goals for them too much? No, I have to get rid of them by any means necessary, even if they're adorable businessmen. With the warm water helping collect my thoughts, I finally decide to keep them out. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I've made a massive mistake. In my rush earlier, I forgot to bring any clothes into the bathroom with me. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and grab them. But right now, with the three of them waiting in my room, that is no longer an option. Tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can say the same about the other two. I briefly considered the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, so no thanks. But what should I do now? Senpai? Without any other options, I shout through the door for help. Dell, are you okay? I forgot to bring my clothes in. Can you go grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I sorted it out from the closet. Let me see. Where is it? I wait a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? No, I can't find it. How could you not find it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't help but find it, dear. Why don't you just come out? We are all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most. There's no way he can't find it. He's absolutely just messing with me. Senpai, stop the teasing, please. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, dear, I really can't find anything at all. But maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have more time to take careful look around. Damn it. I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai. But nah, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think it? Why, hey, what are you doing? I'm only fooling up around with him. I'll help him in just a second. Hey, what are you doing? I'm only fooling around with him and I'll help him soon. Huh? What's going on? I stand out around confused as the bathroom door suddenly opens, revealing the leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hide behind it quickly, carefully taking the shorts from the leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the three big cats in the other room. The leopard leaps after handing me my shorts. I shut the door and lean against it, my heart beating fast all the while. Didn't he just see my naked body? Who the heck would just break open the bathroom door when passing close to someone inside? Wouldn't the whole bring me close and pointless? And seeing me didn't even face him in the slightest. Is that because he's a spirit and doesn't care? Seems plausible. Even if he didn't do it right, I'm grateful for him getting me out of that situation. I look at my shorts helplessly. No shirt, but that will have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom. Hey, sorry, Liao. I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your own clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. I usually only wear shirts in here, but naturally I couldn't do so in front of them. Yo, are you angry at me? I'm sorry. I didn't. Not really, I'm just sleepy. I was already exhausted when I came back, not mentioning all the trouble you gave me. I could really use some sleep now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai rests his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks. That'd be an indirect kiss. I don't really care for it at the moment. Oh, but I bought it for you. Enough. We'll just let him sleep. Quit annoying him or he's going to kick you out for real. Oh, I get it. Then yo, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float around in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were nothing more than an ordinary guy, and all of a sudden you are like this. Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I'm just possessing young Shuchi right now. No wonder I found your skin strange. So you are not the actual Shuchi senpai? You could say that I'm not, however, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way from his personality to his memories. there's no need to treat me any different to how you would treat him. What about the after Shuchi? When I leave, I return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like he would have done, and at most he will only have vague memories of what happened. So you only give him back his body when you want to? Isn't that some kind of consciousness kidnapping? Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that. But if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping his body. I fist palm. He couldn't have missed my point any further if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm house inside me can't simply leave his guests with nowhere to sleep. Stares at the bed. That won't do. Dale and I usually sleep on the bed, and there is no way I will relinquish it to you. You're a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor. What do you mean by kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body. It doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold. Then I see no reason why you should stay the night here. Oh, girl, will you stand up for me, please? What do I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About that tiger? Did you just say you usually sleep with me? Of course. Wait, since when has this started? After you came to Taipei. So, even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I sleep with Yao every night, and there's no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourself. But you don't even need a bed. Please let me sleep with you, Leo. Stares at the bed intensely. What should I do? Who should I share my bed with? Guardian tiger, blooded leopard, should justify. So here's a safe point. I save here. And actually I want to change the name, but it seems impossible. So I have to deal with it. And this time I choose the Guardian Tiger because I had to play all three characters after all. So let's go with the tiger. The tiger has been sleeping with me for this whole time. It's only right for him to take the place next to me. Or this is too cruel, Liao. Sorry, senpai. I'll go get you a kilt. It's the least I can do to make up for it. Oh, boo-hoo. I go to the closet and get out the spare sheets and pass them to senpai. Alright, if this is the case, senpai rolls out the sheets quickly. This is my territory now. No one else can trespass. Ha. This room is in no way big enough for someone to claim part of it. The territory is right next to the door, so you can't even get out without stepping on his seats. Senpai, how can I get out of the room with you blocking the way? Of course, Joe gets a free pass. I welcome you into my territory and even to sleep with me on the floor. There's absolutely no space for me to squeeze into his territory. It's alright, senpai. I know you are really excited, but I'm really tired at the moment. Can you just allow me to sleep for a while? Well, it's not like I'm the one forcing you to stay awake. Letting out a sigh, I go to the door and turn off the light. After turning off the light, I lay myself into the bed and get cozy under the quilt. The tiger is sitting on the bed as well. It's a bit small. My bed for two, and he's not exactly small with his muscular body taking up most of it. Is he really going to be sleeping with me every night? I don't think I could fall asleep that easily with his huge figure next to me. Hey, are we going to sleep like this? Yes. Though, since you can see me, you can also feel me now. It does make it a bit cozy. The tiger glances at the bed, then lies down on his side and proceeds to spread his arm across the pillow and has the mattress. Just sleep on it. It's okay. I won't let you fall off the bed. He raises his other arm, apparently going to hold me in his arms. Although she's trying to stop me from holding back, it also means I'll be sleeping in his embrace. I don't think I have any other options though. Yo, it'd be a waste if we don't eat this stew. Mind if I finish it? Okay. I turn my head back and see Senpai eating from the paper bowl while sitting on the sheets. How can he eat in such dark room? Hey, watch what you are doing. If you make a mess, I won't clean up after you. Don't worry, I'll be really careful. He answers while stuffing his mouth full of food. It's not my problem if he makes a mess. He's the one sleeping in it. I look back to the bed, the tiger tucked in, taking a deep breath. I lie into tiger's arms slowly. He puts quilt over me. It's a cool night under the blanket. It's still a bit cool, but with his warmth there, I don't really feel it. I wrap myself tight in the blankets, keeping the warmth in. Usually it takes time to warm up the sheets, yet with the tiger here it's already getting warm. Still, I can't fall asleep. I'm covered with his in his arms, feeling the heat from his body. It's hard to keep calm like this. Doesn't he care at all that he's a god sleeping with his worshipper like this? And he seems so cold. Why do I need to be so nervous? I try to control my breathing as I tighten up. There's no way this is real. At this point, I must be in some cheesy rom-com anime. Keep calm, yo. Get rid of your low fantasies. This guy is a guardian tiger. God. As a god, I'm just thinking about this too much. Maybe he just wants to take care of me. Any other souls would be disrespectful. Trying to convince myself this, I close my eyes. His body is so warm. How does this even work? If I couldn't feel him, I would ask, does he really exist? I mean, how can I be sure I'm the only person who can see or touch him? What if I black out some part? No, that would be incredibly disrespectful. But still, this is pretty incredible. Even though I come from the Jitong family, I never thought about actually meeting a real god. I only took the statue with me because that insisted. How could I know there was a real god in it? And right here, this god, the giant tiger man lies before me, were hanging me dearly. If I couldn't see it myself, I wouldn't believe someone even if they told me. Besides, compared to the guardian tiger sleeping on my bed, that statue is nothing. Why did he appear to me as an unseen tiger? Maybe his appearance is determined by my imagination? So perhaps it's totally based on my preference. He could be just a normal tiger to other worshippers. Actually, that's pretty cool. However, it's still a weird coincidence to have three other deities appear in Fari's hall. I look around my room. Senpai is sleeping quietly on the floor, and the leopard is laying across the desk, right on top of my keyboard. How can he sleep like that? Hopefully he doesn't somehow turn it on or start pressing keys. Can spirits use keyboards anyway? I hope they sleep well. I can hear Tiger's breathing. As it stands, I still can't fall asleep. Some say it's easy to go to sleep when exhausted, but everything that's happened is keeping me awake. Suddenly, the golden tiger feels arm to cover my entire chest, making my whole body tense up. I started to wonder how to escape from his embrace, just as the tiger gently touches my nose. You still awake? Yes, actually, cause like me don't really need sleep. Then why have you all been fighting over my bed? I'd imagine the kitten wants it because of his physical body. I have no idea about that Aborigine David. As for myself, well, I've gotten used to this. After all, there's nothing I can do while you're sleeping. Is it surprising that a god can get bored? So you sleep with me all the time? I would never have noticed. Well, you weren't able to touch me then. However, you're just like a childhood sweetheart to me. As such, it's quite normal for me to hold you and sleep with you. Oh, so I'm the childhood sweetheart now? Whatever you think, you're my worshiper. So it's my responsibility to protect you, just as you if you were a child. You're grown up next to me for years. I'm not that old after all. However, you may call it my playmate or childhood sweetheart. Not all other, huh? Correct. I'm just offending, you know? I don't know. Relay or wakemitama in Japanese. It's a term that indicates both the process of division of a god to be enshrined somewhere else and the divided spirit, which is a result of this division. Yeah. Well, maybe I can somehow understand, but I cannot fully understand it. Precisely speaking, I was born after you brought me to Taipei, though I have no memories from my primary spirit. That's not how childhood sweethearts work, then if you are only born so recently. But I do remember everything about your childhood, like the last time you wet your bed was when you stopped. Okay then, simply put, I know everything about you and your family. So do you think I'm qualified to be your childhood sweetheart? Well, maybe. And why do you like the term so much? There's no more appropriate word to be found. You've differently misunderstood it. Where in the world do you learn these hard words? Like, the childhood sweetheart typically get married to each other in stories, right? Really? I had no idea about the implications. However, if our relationship is that good, it means I reserve those who too, or at least the kitten. What is he talking about? Don't be distracted by those who too understood. After all, you are a son of the Lin family. I didn't reply. I know where he comes from, and I know if I don't get a job after I graduate, I'll have to go home. But I don't want to think about that right now. Liao, don't you want to go home? I never thought he'd ask straight out like this. I don't know, honestly. I think back home is boring. Will you be angry at me? I won't be angry at that. However, I still want you to consider going back. It's not that boring. At least it won't be now that you can see us. You could spend your whole life talking with all the other guardian tigers there even. Yeah? Never thought about it that, that before. Living with a lot of foreign guardian tigers sounds pretty good. But it's alright, take your time. There's no reason to decide right away. I'll consider it seriously. I know you're a good boy. Don't worry, we'll take a very good care of you once you get home. As you must know, there are three guardian tigers protecting your family, but really there are more than three of them. Those three are well known because they usually show up in a Kaida rites. You've got a bunch of brothers since each statue can hold its own particular spirit. There are many gods in this temple, though you may only be able to see guardian tigers. But you will definitely be shocked by their magnificence. This story runs on enjoying them, but I was quite quickly growing tired. The last thing I could remember was being tightly held by my guardian tiger. He must, in his low, warm voice, I fell asleep. Ah, yeah, I'm so tired to speak, and it seems it's much time consuming when I talk rather than just read. So, and actually, the story of this game, Nekojishi, is quite long compared to other games, and I'm still not good at read English text much first compared to Japanese texts. So I'm sure that it takes much more time to finish this game. And actually, I don't have much time to spend time for one game. So I play the game, but I don't like to uh, read the story. I mean, aloud, and I really do want to read quietly. So if I'm interested in this game, I mean, if I'm interested in broadcast on YouTube about this game again, I'd make a video about the the continued part of this game. But maybe I'll play it by myself without using broadcast on YouTube, and maybe I'll post a review or what I thought about the game on Twitter. And also, the second problem is I'm still not get used to using softwares or MacBook settings, and it's really confusing and really tiring. So I don't want to get confused with these settings. And after recording that, I had to change it back to the usual setting. So it's really hard for me. So anyway, I sometime I make another video about something. Maybe it's about Nekojishi or maybe it's not. But yeah, until that, uh, yeah, if you like my broadcast, maybe you can watch my past videos. It is uploaded on YouTube on my channel, so you can see me, or you can follow Twitter account or something like that. Uh, my Twitter account is tsadabucks. So anyway, this is the end of this video. So see you.